Hi, my name is Marialexia Hernandez, and I'm a senior in the broadcast television track. Some of my favorite classes were the intense pods that I took last semester because I felt like I was able to merge both of my majors, which is theater and communications, and I loved it. I love having a mentor that helped me just achieve things that I didn't even think were possible in the with the little experience that I do have in communications, like holding a camera and doing interviews. And that was just so exciting to do it related to my field, and that opened doors for me. And that's, I think, one of my favorite things, and why I loved the intense pod so much, because I felt like I was getting a step closer to the things that I wanted to do. Some things and that takes me to what I dislike. I felt like it took too long to get to the classes where I felt like I was getting the tools that I needed. And I understand that there's foundations that we need to lay out for you to succeed in the field. Like, you need to know how to write. You need to know how to write for television, to be heard, to like, for a script to be taken as well as it does, if it's for TV, if it's for radio, if it's for anything. And there's just different ways of writing, so I understand that. But I do wish that the courses in the beginning were more immersive, or that there was a certain order. I didn't get to take production classes until later on in my degree, and that's partially because I was taking a lot of classes for my other major. But I did feel like it was lacking that, like, immersive experience from the communications department that I wasn't getting from, let's say, a theater department. And maybe it's because it was harder to, like, just get in there. And once you do, it's great, but it just, I wish it would have taken, it would have been a lot faster. Because now I'm at the end of my degree, and it's only been like a semester, Corona, and now that I've been able to get my hands in there and learn more about how to hold a camera, how to do production, and meet more people in the department that are like-minded, creative people that want to just learn and do amazing. So that's one of the things I disliked. I wish it was more immersive. And I said, what's some of my favorite courses? And I described them. I was able to do interviews with a show that was opening, A Wonderful World, which was opening in Miami New Drama, and I got to meet those actors and interview them with Ray Elman. He's great, and he guided me, and he supported me. He offered me that opportunity to go, and I was able to merge both theater and communications, and I was like, whoa. And I was also able to edit those videos and have something that I can show that I've done as a videographer and an editor. And that's something very important to have, a great skill that I've acquired, and I loved that. So that takes me, what are my skills that I'm most proud of? I'm actually very proud of taking risks and being bold and going for everything. I'm not gonna say I'm not afraid of failure, but I'm definitely daring, and I'm always willing to try and put myself forward and fail quicker, if anything. Just, I like to try everything that there is, and I like to problem solve. That's one of my skills. I'm very outspoken. I like going for it, and I work very, very hard. I don't stop at anything. Which I guess would take me to, if I needed help to do something, what would it be? It'd be someone to say, hey, you're taking a lot more than you could, than what you can. Sometimes I want to do it all, and I'm very hardworking, and I push myself. I'm very hard on myself, and it becomes difficult to say no. And part of it is I've had a very good support system that has helped me go through and see, okay, what should I say no to? What should I say yes to? Think about yourself, put your health, your mental health, and you have to put that first, because without that, you can't give 100%. So I guess it's that I need help with with my friends. Like, hey, is this something you could actually do? Because I'm very ambitious, but sometimes I need to be like, no, I can't do that project, or I gotta weigh things out. But that's one of the things that I would need help to do, to have that like support. It's like, yeah, what do you think? At the end of the day, I do what I want, but it is good to like kind of like sit back for a second and evaluate that with good people, and people that care, you know? So what I hope to take away from this course is to have more confidence when I speak and when I walk into a room, whether it's an interview, a meeting. I want to be able to own the space and have a great presence when I walk in. I want to be able to sell myself in a professional way that you know, they can look at me and be like, hey, I love to work with her because she has a great energy and passion, and that I'm able to show them all my skills, and lay it out. So that's why I want to be able to fix my resume, have a cover letter, and just have that great attitude and presence, and be able to speak more eloquently, and show them what I got, because I believe in myself. I just need to polish myself. So I hope that with this class, I feel more confident in that by the time that I graduate, which is the end of summer.